Some days I felt like my brain was just scattered everywhere, between responsibilities, endless to-dos, and trying to keep my energy up. And I end the day just feeling drained and behind. So if you ever felt like that, this video is for you. I'm going to share 3 habits that completely shift my daily life. And even though my situation is unique as a single dad with 2 young kids, these habits work for anyone who wants to have more energy, more focus, and more strength. You do not need to download new apps or spend money on supplements. What actually makes the difference is just a little structure, some intentional choices, and showing up consistently. Once I started practicing these, I felt sharper, more present, and more in control of my day. And that carried into every part of my life. So let's get into the 3 habits that will make your life 100x better. The first habit is lifting weights. When I first became a single dad, I didn't have much time or energy for myself. Most of my focus was on my kids. And so I tried to squeeze in walks here and there, but once I started lifting weights consistently, everything changed. Lifting isn't just about building muscles or looking good in the mirror. It's about having the strength and energy to handle life. Carrying groceries up the stairs, picking up my kids without my back hurting, or just feeling capable in my own body. The truth is, muscle is what gives you longevity. If you're 50, 60, or 70 and you've built some muscles over the years, you can still move well. That's just not fitness, that's independence. And here's the bonus. Lifting weights also builds confidence. When you're stronger, you feel more in control of your life. When your body burns fat more efficiently, your posture improves, your energy just goes way up. You don't need a fancy gym or a ton of different equipments. I started at home with a pair of dumbbells in my living room and a bench press, and that was enough to get results. 3 to 4 times a week, an hour is all it takes. The key is consistency, not perfection. Don't stress about gaining 10 pounds of muscle within a month. That's not how it works. Focus on enjoying the process, keep showing up, and your future self will thank you for it. Habit number 2 is going tech-free in the evening. Evening used to be my biggest, weakest spot. After a long day, I put the kids to bed, I sit down, and before I knew it, I spent hours scrolling on my phone. It might feel like rest, but it actually never recharged me. What finally helped was transforming my evenings. Basically, the last hour before bed is screen-free. No phone, no TV, no endless scrolling. Instead, I slow down my mind with simple things like journaling, reading, or just sitting in silence for a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes it's just 10 minutes with a physical book or writing down what I'm grateful for that day. The point is to give your brain a chance to breathe instead of keeping it all revved up with notifications and random videos. When you do this, you're gonna sleep deeper. You will wake up much more clear, and the next day, you got more energy, more focus, and more patience to deal with whatever life throws at you. And I'm gonna admit, I still fall into the scrolling trap now and then. But every time I make the right choice, I feel the difference. It's one of those small, consistent choices that makes your life 100 times better over time. Habit number 3, the morning routine. Morning used to be chaos for me between making breakfast, getting the kids ready, and trying to start my own day. I grabbed my phone the second I woke up, and instantly I feel behind. What helped me was creating a simple morning routine. It's this simple. No phone, no email, no social media for the first 90 minutes after you wake up. That time sets the tone for everything else. Here's what it looks like for me. So I get up, I drink some water, I move my body around, even if it's just doing like a little burpees, push-ups, or dynamic stretching. Some mornings I read, sometimes I journal, sometimes I just sit with coffee in silence before the day gets moving. The point is, I'm very intentional about how I start instead of letting the world rush through my phone. If you ever felt scatterbrained or low on energy, this one habit will change everything. You're gonna start your day grounded instead of reactive. And when you're consistent with it, you're gonna notice more focus, more patience, and way more control over the rest of your day's flow. How we begin the day has a massive impact on how we end it. The same goes for nights. That's why these habits work so well together. Ending the day tech-free and then starting it with a morning simple routine gives you both recovery and momentum. Here's a bonus habit. Plan the night before. One of the most powerful things I started is doing planning tomorrow before I go to bed. It sounds so simple, but it's a game changer, so here's why. When you wake up and everything knows exactly what's on the counter, whether that's your gym clothes, your breakfast ready to go, or even just a list of top things you need to do, there's zero decision making in the morning. No wasted energy wondering where to start. You just follow the plan. And you don't have to plan out the whole week. That's just a bit overwhelming. Just plan tomorrow. Write it down on a piece of paper and set it in front of you, or put it in your calendar. Then when you wake up, the choice is already made. All you have to do is follow it. This one habit removes friction and builds even more momentum. It keeps you from overthinking and helps you stay consistent, because consistency is what makes these other habits actually stick together. Those are the habits that completely changed the game for me. Lifting weights gave me strength and confidence. Going tech-free at night just gave me deeper rest and calmer morning. And the morning reset set the tone, so I started my day focused and intentional. And then planning the night before made all of this easier because I had eliminated the guesswork. I wake up, see what's on the counter or on my list, and I just follow it. No friction, no time wasted. You do not need hacks or supplements to feel better. Just these simple habits done with consistency. Over time, they're going to build energy, focus, and strength you need to live at a high level. I hope this was helpful to you, and if it was, the best way you can support me is by liking the video. It helps me make more content like this and hopefully reach more people who needs it. Thank you for watching.